Okay. So today we're gonna talk about cancel culture, right? And why is one of the worst fucking things, I'm sorry for the language, that's ever happened to any of us. So listen, the problem with cancel culture, well, the topic is what change would I want to see in the world? It would definitely be the death of cancel culture. Um it's just such a big problem in the sense of we can't we can't keep going like this. You know what I mean? It's just so ridiculous. There can actually be a movement or a group that whenever there's something that they find offensive, and keep in mind they're just trying to find a needle in the haystack at this point, right? All they want to do is get offended so they can, you know, enforce that power that they have, canceling shit. Like what? I don't know, man. It's uncanny to me. I cannot. It just can't go through my head. I think it's affecting culture to the point that there is no more culture anymore. Like as time goes by, culture changes and culture grows and it evolves. At this point, we're supposed to create our own. I guess I kind of keep going down that timeline. Instead of that, we're deciding to cancel shit that has brought us all the way to where we are today. So okay. What do you mean? You might ask me. What I'm saying is, if you if comedy, right, started with Dave Chappelle in the '70s, which obviously not, but let's say for the sake of the argument, right? And then comedy keeps going until today, 2020. We have like stand up comedians. I'm sorry, such as Chris D'Elia, like Kevin Hart, Joe Rogan, whatever. I said in 2020. If we get to 2020 and we decide to look back and just cancel Dave Chappelle and then cancel these comedians, what's gonna happen next? Like, what? Like what? I don't know. That's one example. That's probably couldn't get my point across like that. But it's just you're just killing evolution. That's the way I see it. I feel like we're just killing evolution when it comes to like cancel culture. Like, come on, man. Like, don't do that. Like, if you don't like something, just don't watch it. I mean, obviously, there's certain things that I believe there's definitely worth giving some thought over and just like you know. But cancel culture, awful. Don't don't do that, guys. Don't be canceling shit out here just because you don't like it. Mm. I think this was supposed to last like 6 minutes. Well, that's crazy. Okay. You see, that's what happens when you try to remember your speech and your points, and then you just realize you go right through them so fast. That sucks. Especially since my last project for the class, Mr. Jordan just gave me an A. I deserve it. Kidding. I was gonna talk about legalizing weed, but I don't know. I don't think that's the way to go. Um, yeah, I don't know. I hope I don't trigger people with the whole cancel culture thing because people are so into it though. Like that's the thing. It's like a millennial thing. It's like fuck, man. People are so stupid.